Some of you may have seen on my personal page that I was given an award with North Springfield Betterment Association. I want to talk about why I spend time doing that and the impact that we make. I'm Andy Simmons with Property Gurus. If you've watched videos in the past, you probably know my involvement with this organization, that being NSBA or North Springfield Betterment Association. I want to talk to you about not so much what we do, we've hit on that a little bit and I'll give a brief update, but I really want to talk to you about why I do it, and there's a real estate tag in with that. All right, so here's the background why. It really starts when my kids were just itty bitty and we were just starting out school. And back then, being the overly protective dad that I tend to be, I was probably overly concerned about my little girl starting school and could she make it through this big thing, right? So she started school, got into kindergarten, and turns out the school she was going to was fantastic. We were living in Springfield at the time. We were in Weaver District. We've since moved out of Springfield, but that's where we were at the time. And Weaver was fantastic for her, and when my next kid started there, it was fantastic then too. It's a good school. And what I know is that oftentimes schools in certain areas have poor reputations. And it's not an accurate reflection of what's going on in the school. The main thing that I want you to understand is whatever website you're looking at and they're giving a 3 or 4-star review for a lot of these schools, it's not an accurate representation of what's going on in the school. So why does this connect with NSBA? Because I believe there's good things happening in many of our schools and the reputation is not accurate of those schools. And it ties into real estate because it affects families living there and people who own homes there. It affects those values because some people don't want to move there. So I get involved because I want to make an impact there. I want to improve lives there. I want to encourage those kids. And hopefully all that circles around to helping to improve real estate and families making good decisions for them. So specifically what my group does, we call it the Road Committee at NSBA, is we help remove transportation barriers for kids all the way from elementary all the way to high school, help remove those transportation barriers so that they can get to school and help them be more successful. I'm Andy Simmons with Property Gurus. If you like what we're trying to do, we have monthly luncheons. I would love for you to come and join me. Even if you can't join us on a regular basis, you can find out a little bit more about what we do.